I mean, the aversion I
shame.
have to it is that it's not compatible with everywhere else. And if everywhere else started to adopt it, I would be much more open to the idea of redoing a single town's infrastructure, because obviously it wouldn't be a single town then. Because that's kind of where there's an impractical nature to it, where if you don't have to leave, if you're a town of retirees and you guys are just doing your thing in that town and you don't need to go anywhere except a one-off trip to see relatives and you'll figure it out, that's fine. But for a more active town that is going in and out and traveling the county, state, and country, um, you it just needs to be a more practical layout. And if the surrounding areas started to adopt it, well, then you could get more sophisticated. Because
Yeah.
the idea that, okay, you only have, because it's interesting, because what the proposal here is that you only have these pathways, where clearly in other cities you have a main road, you have a railroad, you have a bike path, you
Correct.
have these different things. So you
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
start to imagine more dedicated type roadways, but maybe not, I don't know if they run parallel to one another, but that you get around, or you have more sophisticated mass transit. I mean, I remember seeing years ago on like the Science Channel where you would have these vehicles, they looked like the size of golf carts actually, and you would kind of drive them up into this main corridor where they would link together, they would travel as one unit, and then when you needed to break off, it would break off, and it was kind of,
That's
magical in
great. That's
that way.
cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
How do you achieve that? AI and
Yeah.
math, maybe, I have no idea, but
Right.
you can just start to do really cool things when you start rebuilding infrastructure in a comprehensive way, in a holistic way. But now you have like tech to actually imagine what could be possible, and you do it with function in mind, not just that a car lobby, like you were saying earlier, is advocating to make everything cater to cars.
Right.
Don't cater to a mode of transportation. Cater to what moves people, why people are moving. Understand what they're trying to accomplish. It's almost just like rethinking the formula a little bit,
Yeah.
so that you're building a city for people and not for, I guess, an industry.